Hello, and thanks for listening for day 9 of why I am choosing to not participate in recession. I was out of town and I got a call from my neighbor that my septic alarm was going off every couple of hours and there was water bubbling up from the ground on the other side of the house. Needless to say, I was a little stressed and it consumed my thoughts when I was supposed to be giving my attention to my family. I lost sleep over the concern and was really worried about the money it would cost. I got back to town late on a Monday night and had the repair people coming out on Tuesday morning. Of course, the water was turned off, but I was not able to, I didn't want to spend even more money on a hotel. So I stayed at the house and I bought gallons of water to help fill the toilet tank to assist in flushing down our morning business. I woke up that morning with such a dread in my heart and a sick feeling in my gut, recognizing my mental and emotional condition. I made a declaration that I was choosing to make today a great day. You've heard that one before. I've said it in these 30 and 30 videos. That day was the first time I had used it. I made a decision that no matter what happened that day, I was done worrying and I was going to trust that God would supply. The day ended with all repairs made and a $1,200 bill, to which I forced myself to laugh to take away the power of the negative emotion. There's an ancient proverb that says, "The path of the wise winds ever higher." I love that word winds because it implies a circular pattern, meaning you're going to come back to this part again. Even King Solomon of old said, "There is nothing new under the sun." And I am sure you've heard the quote that history repeats itself. Hopefully, I have grown in wisdom, and when I come back around, I'm at a higher level than I was the first time. It was exactly a year later. I kid you not. I was out of town again, and I get a call from my neighbor. Tim, your septic alarm has been going off for hours, and it is really annoying. I don't know if you've ever heard a septic alarm going off before, but as one of the most in-your-face, nerve-wracking noises you have ever heard, especially if it is your checkbook that is responsible for it. But the path of the wise winds ever higher, and thankfully I came to this same event with a very different attitude than I had the year before. I immediately took a deep breath, quoted some faith-based declarations, and you know what? My problem did not go away. I still had to deal with my septic issues, but my attitude was very different. I had peace. I was able to finish my vacation and not be consumed with worry. I didn't lose any sleep, and I didn't have that feeling of dread when I got up in the morning. Hebrews 10:23 says, "Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful." The confession of my hope is that God is with me always, that there is nothing we can't do together, that I have favor and wisdom to endure and complete and persevere through any challenge. It is my hope that God will supply, that he will meet my need, that he will protect me and mine. And even when circumstances seem to be stacked against me, I will hold fast the confession of my hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. I may or may not be able to change the circumstances or economy around me, but I can always change me. Viktor Frankl, a Jewish Holocaust survivor and author of the famous book Man's Search for Meaning, he writes, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. It may be the last freedom, but it was also the first. Our Creator gave us the right to choose, our free will, and with it, we get to choose what we put our faith in and the impact any given circumstance is going to have. So I am choosing not to participate in recession. I may not be able to change the economic conditions around me, but I do get to choose the impact it's going to have on my life. I choose to be better. I choose to be positive. I choose courage. I choose wisdom. I choose to be an encouragement to everyone who will listen. And here's today's declaration. I hold fast the confession of my hope, and when circumstances seem to mount up against me, I will not waver. My God is faithful. I do not fear bad news, for I trust in the Lord. Ha! So, go out there and choose to make it a great day.